right, good deal, man. Scott, how you doing today?
Very good.
I'm sure you're busy, man. You must be doing that every day because the stuff I was looking at, man, that looks like some labor-intensive, very tedious work.
Yeah, I have a pretty busy schedule. Yeah. So
Well, I
just a
appreciate.
quick disclaimer, English is not my first language.
Okay.
I speak French, but I'm bilingual. I understand very well English, but sometimes maybe I'll make you repeat or I'll stumble in my words, but we'll see.
That's fine. That's not a big deal, man. I respect the fact that you're even able to think in two languages. I
Yeah.
I was brought up French Canadian in New England,
Oh
but
yeah?
all the French was gone by the time I was born.
Yeah, that's it. Well, I think you guys have it hard. It's harder to learn French than it is to learn English.
Yeah, everybody's speaking English and all the transactions through social media and work and everything. So it
Yeah,
kind of forces you to at least learn some of it.
yeah, that's it. And the thing here, where I'm from, is I live right on the borderline of the state of you guys, United States. I live right beside Vermont. So from my window, I see the United States from here because I'm in Quebec, Canada.
Very cool.
And here, because we're so close, it's very bilingual town. So mostly French, but I guess probably about half and half English and French. So you can talk English or French. Everybody's going to understand. So.
Okay. My original family's from Senegat, Fort Kent, Madawaska, Frenchville, right there on the border of Maine and Canada. The very
Madawaska?
Yeah.
What is that? Oh yeah. Is that like Indian?
I just the little towns in that area, Frenchville. There was a bunch of them over there.
Okay. I'm not aware of that one.
Okay.
Good.
I just being 100% French and from Connecticut. It just everybody from Maine moved to Connecticut for the factories in the 50s.
Oh yeah. So
But
there was a big move at that time in the 50s.
Yeah, 40s, 50s. Yeah. So by the time I was born, it was 3 generations, and we were pretty Americanized by then.
Okay.
I still ate some ploys and beans.
Yeah.
Let me see what else. We had what is the spread there? Croton.
The crouton?
Yeah, you put that on your toast. You put it on your toast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty popular here.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of it.
You're not a fan? I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it. I love the ploys with molasses. That was great.
Molasses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, my grandfather ate that all the time. I don't know if that's because he was a lumberjack when he was a kid. I don't know.
Do you have a lot of maple syrup where you're from?
Oh yeah. We used to make. Yeah, we used to make it.
Yeah, but now where you're at?
Oh yeah, I'm outside of San Antonio. There's no more maple syrup.
That's it. You don't get any more.
No. It's got to be imported now, man.
That's it. Here we don't take other crap, just maple syrup because we can have it any corner of the street, So
Yeah. I enjoyed making it, to be honest with you. It was a lot of fun to make.
Yeah, I did a little bit with my friends when I was younger. I went and picked the buckets and or clean those lines there. You need to clean the holes every winter. So you just take this thing
the tap. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you just like re-drill, clean the tip so it's not gummed up and put it back in. So it's not a good work. It's not fun work, but it has to be done. So
yeah. My father did it the old school way. He just put the one little metal tip in and he hung the basket on there.
Yeah.
And every morning we'd have to go get a new basket or empty the basket. We never did the lines or anything like that.
Yeah, I did the basket. Well, I wasn't raised in that, but a lot of my friends around here had some.
So I have a question. Is it a French thing to pick fiddleheads?
To pick what?
Fiddleheads. Is that a French thing or was that just a family thing?
I'm not sure. I know it's people do it around here. I'm not that kind of person, but I have no idea where it come from.
Okay. Well, my family, we did it every spring. They're little baby ferns, and when they're still balled up,
Yeah.
They look like the fiddleheads.
Yeah.
Top of it. And we'd can them every year, boil them and can them, and
It's good.
eat them like spinach.
I know there are some here because my friends used to tell me they would do that, but not my family.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know if that was a French thing or just a family thing.
I have no idea.
It's probably just a family thing. But we'd get all the kids, everybody get a 5-gallon bucket, we'd go out to the river, spend like a whole afternoon grabbing these things.
No, we would grab a lot here around here. We'd have a lot of wild raspberry, like the blue or black one there.
Oh,
We had a lot of those, so we would go out with buckets, and we could get. Now that I don't know why there's no more.
Really? Yeah. When I was growing up, it was raspberries, blueberries, strawberries.
No, even blueberries. We have a lake here, and there's a place it's called Blueberry Point because there was a lot of blueberries. There's no more blueberries there.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. It's just.
Yeah, I grew up. There was a blueberry island on my pond.
Oh
There's
yeah,
like an island full of blueberry trees. Yeah, bushes.
that's nice. That's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. We go swim out to it, eat as many blueberries as we could.
Yeah, that's fun when you're young. My
Yeah.
kids don't do that now. They don't go outside and do that. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you taking some time. I know that you got to be tired being on the East Coast. It's already later than it is for me.
I don't go to bed until midnight every night.
Really? Okay. What time do you wake up in the morning?
So it depends. If I have my kids, I wake up around 6:30. And if I'm alone, I'll wake up 7:30, 8 o'clock. I'm not a morning person, so I work late, and that's how I go. That's why I don't have any more boss. I didn't want to work in the morning. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. I wake up crazy early. I'm not a morning person. I forced myself to be a morning person.
Yeah, well, I heard you were saying you were training in the morning really very early.
I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I read my Bible, make my bed. Well, here's the deal. It's just me and the kids, right?
Yeah.
So there's 6 of them. You have no idea how much time they need between 7 in the morning and 7 at night. They need my constant attention.
Oh yeah.
So there was no time to go to the gym.
Of course.
So I was like, what am I going to do? I got to do something.
Yeah.
I paid for this gym membership. I'm going to use it no matter what. I'm going to figure out a way to do it.
Yeah. That's
Actually,
nice.
even before that, I was like, I want to run. The best time is in the morning when everybody's still sleeping.
Yeah, it is, but I wouldn't go up that morning to go run. I'd go run at 9 o'clock at night. That would be okay for me. But I started to karate just about a month ago. So, but my youngest wanted to do that, so I decided to do it with her. So the kids go around 6 o'clock, and we do it at 7. So there's twice a week, and man, it's not just karate moves. They like squats, burpees, push-ups like crazy. I go out of there and I'm just burnt. So I'm happy to do that because it keeps me in shape.
Yeah, man, it makes a big difference.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, blood flow is huge for guys. The older we get, we need it more than ever. Sitting around will kill you.
Oh, I'm sure of that. Yeah.
So, yeah, and I lost a ton of weight doing it. So I'm just glad. It changed my personality a little bit, which I think is also a positive because it's easy to get lazy when you're comfortable.
Yeah, that's it. When you're comfortable, it's hard to get out of your slippers, you know?
Yeah, man, I had to voluntarily do it. I think it was even harder in that circumstance. When the fire's to your feet, it's way easier to do the right thing.
Yeah.
When
that reminds me,
Yeah, go
it's the same thing as a business. I think if you give yourself if you put your fire under your feet by yourself, it's going to make you move a little faster. Like if you go like right into your business without any back door, you're not going to move a lot faster and going to make things to make it work. Because if you're okay, I'm going to try my business, but I can always go back to my job, then
it'll never happen.
Maybe it will happen, but you need to be very what's the word, like always constant and
diligent. You got to be really diligent.
Yeah, diligent, that would be the word. Yeah. So and some people are not, and I'm maybe like okay diligent, but if I have like a real purpose, I'll do it,
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, that's what separates those with good names and bad names.
That's what oh yeah, good for business, you mean?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, of course.
The guy that's going to deliver.
Yeah.
I can tell somebody else he's going to deliver. That matters a lot.
Yeah.
I say, I want that bed. I saw the bed you made. It was a nice looking bed.
Yeah. Thanks.
You make me a bed and you do it when you say you're going to do it. Now I can tell other people, I'm like, this guy, Scott, man, not only does he make a quality bed, but I know you'll get it in 2 weeks. So I'm willing to tell you that.
Yeah. And you see that I learned that the hard way when I started, because when I started woodworking, because I come from an automobile background. So I took a mechanics course when I was out of high school, and I only did 1 year, but I went straight to dealerships. So I started like cleaning cars, then doing the shuttle service. Then I was the service clerk. I think that's how you call it in English. So be the middleman between the mechanic. And then when I decided to not do that anymore, I did that 15 years. I was just over my head with it. And so I got a chance to go out, and I was doing it like half and half, doing it weekends, but it wouldn't give me enough time to finish job. And like a couple of clients like, man, you're not fast enough to finish. This is like, it's taking too long. And I was like, I need to, just go all in. And that's what made me decide I need to go all in, and not having that job, and that disturbs me for my business. So I just went all in. Then after that, I said, I'm never going to do that again. So.
Well, I'm proud of you, man, because that's a leap of faith that a lot of people are not willing to do.
Yeah. I don't know. Everybody tells me that, like my friends, like, how'd you do it? You just do it. And there's so much, a lot of, how can I say that? There's opportunities for like labor everywhere. So it's not an issue. You can have a job and you can have a business in anything. They're missing people everywhere.
Yeah. And if you're willing and you put some effort in, you will find your spot.
Yeah, you will. You have to like what you do, because I've never worked more hours now. I work more hours now than I ever done before, but it doesn't bother me. But I do,
especially now that you get to make your own schedule. Because I'll be honest with you, when someone else is telling you you have to be here at this time and this time, that in and of itself is kind of a moral deterrent.
That sucks.
Yeah, it sucks the life out of you. I agree.
Yeah, just for like with 6 kids, if you have a schedule like that would be crazy.
That was another thing too. That was another one. So I wake up early, I go to the gym, I drop everybody off at school.
Yeah.
Then I go to my 9 to 5 job, right? I work my day all day. Well, I got to take my lunch break at 3:00 to go pick everybody up. And then I got to rush back to work for 45 more minutes.
Yeah.
And then try to do overtime and then come home and do all this. And
yeah, that's crazy. It's no, I told everybody I'm never going to have another boss.
Yeah, I know, man. But I need the steady paycheck. I need the guarantee I can pay for everything.
Yeah. Yeah. But I make more money now than I did with my jobs. And it wasn't like that when I started, but right now I make more money, but I work a lot more hours. But the thing is, like, it's more flexible. So I'm not a morning guy. So I'll wake up, take my coffee. I can't eat in the mornings, like waking up. So I'll take a coffee, maybe eat like half an hour later, then I'm ready to work. So I'll do my routine, get the kids, put them back to bed. And at 8:30, I'm back in the shop, and I can work 2 or 3 hours listening to podcasts. And, so the hour I didn't get in the morning, I get at night, and I don't care. I don't watch TV. So I go in my shop. It's in my basement, actually. So I just go down and work there, and that's it. So anyways, I don't know why we're saying that. You were saying you need a steady paycheck, but
no, it's really cool, man. It's cool to see where someone gets to drive what their daily routine is. I don't think you realize people are way more interested in that than you think.
Yeah.
especially when you do something very specific and very unique. Working with wood is not easy. Now, granted, it's not broken until you can't fix it anymore, but nonetheless, it's still, it's a unique trade, you know?
I guess it's getting, we see it a lot, Instagram, and there's a lot of woodworkers, but in my area, it doesn't seem to have a lot of guys doing it. So I'm pretty lucky with that. I know I don't pay any advertising, so I get everything is word of mouth. And what I wanted to say is, yeah, it's unique, but let's talk about my business. So right now, what I'm doing, I like what I'm doing, but I'm doing a lot more of what people want me to do. Like people give me a picture, show me some stuff. That's what I'm making right now, and it's okay. And I usually put my my ideas, like the bed you saw. Most of it was my. I decided how to build it. She gave me a couple of pictures. We mixed everything up. Then she said, "You can go. I trust you." So that was a good friend of mine, and that's fine. But right now, I'm not doing exactly what I want to do. I would rather have like my own designs and build pieces that I decide, then sell them. That would be nice, and people would come and see me for certain pieces of furniture. But the money right now is where people need something, I build it for them. So I have no like specific area that I work. I don't do like only beds, only chairs. I'm working in a hotel like this week, so I'm doing like some panels and beams and like Murphy bed. So I don't do that much, but that pays. So that's where I go. But right now I'm getting a lot more flexibility in my schedule. So I'm going to start making my own designs, and like I have some ideas for lounge chairs and stuff like that. So I want to do that. There's a lot of money in nice, like mid-century modern furniture. And so I'm looking for that.
That's pretty cool. Okay. It's got to be very satisfying to be able to give someone a picture, or someone give you a picture, and then you come back with the object they want. And sometimes you probably outperform their expectation, which has got to even be more fun.
Yeah, I keep my clients up to date with pictures, and some people follow me on Instagram, so they see, because I post like little stories and stuff. But most of the time, when they see it, they're a lot more. That's a lot. They like it more like in real than just like pictures. And I tell them, it's like my work is like guaranteed. And I tell them, you're going to keep that. If you want to keep it all your life, it should last all your life. That's what when I build something, I don't want to take anything out that is not, worth it.
Yeah.
So,
that being said, that staircase, when you put that round end on that corner at the very bottom step there, I was like, wow, man, this dude put this whole staircase together before it's even in place. I'm like, that's crazy. I've done the height and rise with my father before and stuff. And normally the frame of the staircase is right there on the spot. I've never seen someone bring it in after.
Yeah.
That's pretty fancy, man. It was pretty nice.
That's nice. I've never done a staircase like that. I've done like staircase on decks and stuff like that. I did that before, and that's okay. But doing this one with the radius. So the thing is, there was 3 steps, and so every step the radius would be because the step is not as wide. It would be less radius at each step, because the pivot point would be on the top of the stairs. So you would have like one rounded. So then you take the I'm looking for my words there. So that's okay. So the radius gets longer every time. So it's not the same curve. So I couldn't get a pattern for every curve, like for every stair.
So you had the custom every tread.
Yeah, every thread was custom, and I was pretty nervous starting that. And then what I figured it out. I got one friend that is a Canadian woodworker, and I got a hold of him, and I asked him his opinion, and he gave me a couple of tips. And I was like, oh, okay, that's nice. I'm just gonna go with it. and I did it, and that was a nice paying job. So I was pretty happy with this one. Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Yeah, man, very cool.
Yeah.
One of my favorite parts of watching your videos real quick, because I went through as many as I could for about 20 minutes,
Yeah.
is your song choices. Fantastic. You picked some of the wildest songs for I don't know. It was a unique idea to throw out these songs with the stuff you're doing.
Yeah, I guess I go for more rock, eh? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I just didn't see it coming.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I have fun doing those. I just got on TikTok. I don't know where you found me.
I think I found you on TikTok. I said I wanted to talk to you, and then we started talking on Instagram.
Yeah, because TikTok is brand new. It's just about 3 weeks ago I started.
3 weeks. Oh, really? Yeah. Okay, so I caught you right away then.
Yeah, so I posted there, and because I saw a couple of people that did TikTok, and they said, I'm not sure if it's true. If you get around 10,000 followers, you could get a little bit of money out of it. Instagram, I don't do anything on it, and I wasn't looking for it, but they told me it's a little easier on TikTok to get a lot of followers. Okay, so I'll try it out. So like in 3 or 4 days, I got like 2 good videos, and I think I got like 3,500 followers like in 4 days. So I was like,
That's
okay,
awesome.
it's gonna work, I guess. So I gave me a deadline for Christmas to get 10,000 followers. So I'm trying to post about a video a day. So I don't know if it's gonna work, but
well, just keep doing the videos, just keep cutting them up, and I'll be honest with you, you can make even more money on YouTube than you can on TikTok.
Yeah.
So link them all together. And,
yeah.
See which one starts paying you out first.
I do have a YouTube channel. I have a couple of videos, and I got shorts, because shorts and small videos like Reels and TikTok, it's easy for me to do, but I don't want to sit on my computer and edit everything and moving the camera all day. I'm making money doing my jobs, and I don't want to waste time filming right now. So maybe I'm always debating, am I doing it or not, but
so I wonder if you could like set up a couple cameras in like spots where they could just stay there.
Yeah, I've seen guys do it. Like they would have like tripods on the ceiling. They have like special spot, like the table saw. You're always on there.
Yeah.
And
go get a shitty camera or a shitty phone, and just have it just sitting there all the time. And when that magic moment happens, you'll be ready to put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea, man. But a lot of guys do it, and I'm telling you right now, people like reality TV, and they like you doing it personally even more. So if you teach someone how to do like the height and rise on the staircase, people lose their minds.
Yeah.
People think that's the greatest thing, for you to spend 3 minutes teaching them how to do that. It's like changing your oil filter. It sounds stupid in the car, but someone that's never had a dad teach them, or a girl that's never seen, they think it's the wildest thing to have you explain to them how to change your oil filter.
Yeah. Well, we all been there. We're doing something on our cars. What's the damn clip? How do you take that damn clip off? YouTube clip for, connector.
Yeah, I do it all the time, and it gives me bravery. I get braver, and I'm willing to actually do something I probably wouldn't have done otherwise.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. YouTube is I like to do it, and then when I start filming, I just like, fuck it, it's too much, move the camera, stop, start. Is that did I get a good view? And then I just let it go. I have a lot of footage on my phone that I wanted to make some videos, some good stuff.
Yeah,
I just didn't do it.
Yeah. Well, it's just another avenue, because they kind of link together. And the YouTube and the TikTok, they'll connect each. But again, you have to put the time in. Just the audio, like you were telling me, I only had one ear working.
Yeah.
Well, I only have one speaker, so I don't know if that had a factor or whatnot. But editing the audio would take me about an hour each episode. So I talk to you for an hour, then I edit it for an hour.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, now I'm 2 hours in, and I'm 5 days behind. And I'm like, I don't want to do this. This is not how this is supposed to be. This is supposed to be easier. And the video is just going to be harder. The video is going to be more effort.
Yeah.
Way more effort.
Yeah. I know what it is, because my girlfriend is a big traveler, and she makes video on YouTube, and she has like probably like 250 videos on your YouTube channel, but she doesn't have a lot of followers. And here in Quebec, it's in French, and she does her trips where she goes around the world. And we did some small towns in the area here. So we would go like every little market, explain everything. And she does very nice video editing. She's very good at it, but it doesn't pay for that niche. I don't know. I know for woodworking and project like that and maker, it's good, but there's a lot on YouTube already. So you need to be very unique. And I don't have time to think about what would be my best, what would be the best thing.
Whereas the 2-minute reel or the 2-minute snippet on TikTok, it's real easy because it just has to be a little bit different than everything else. And if you put 100 of them out there, it's only a couple hours worth of effort instead of months. So I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
There's another issue too you got to take into consideration. There's 100 million girls that think they should be famous for traveling and putting their videos online.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of competition on the female end of trying to be.
Yeah, she should be in a bathing suit, swimming like a nice sexy and put her
but again,
thumbnail like that, and she would work.
Hold on, but again, how many girls are doing that too, though?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You only got 200 guys working with wood or 2,000 guys working with wood.
Yeah.
So the odds of you coming up with something unique is pretty high.
Yeah.
Whereas 20 million girls talking about coffee, it's all the same shit.
Yeah, I guess.
It's all the same. It's the same. I don't care what anybody says. One's in a bathing suit, the other one's in a bathing suit, one's not in the bathing suit. I don't know.
Yeah. The best clickbait wins.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's the least likely. Sometimes it's what annoys everybody.
Yeah.
Because the more comments you can get, the more likely they are to air it more. So if you annoy a bunch of people or you make a bunch of people mad, that could be the best thing for you.
Yeah, I've heard some guy on some podcasts, some very popular podcasts. They say if you want an answer, like say some bullshit about one thing, and everybody's gonna give you the answer. So you're looking. So how am I supposed to do that? I don't understand. What's that thing? They're just playing dumb, and they get all the good answers if they want to find something. So
there you go. See. And it doesn't take much to come up with a gimmick like that.
Yeah.
You just got to play around until you figure it out. That one guy got real famous on TikTok for riding a skateboard. He was like our age, maybe even older, riding a skateboard and drinking Ocean Spray cranberry juice.
Okay. And you got popular?
Super popular.
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea why. There was no rhyme or reason for it.
That's it.
I guess the song was good. I don't know.
That's it. I have a little problem, connecting with that. It's like, what's the point there? But
there was no point, but it worked.
Yeah.
And he had no clue. He had no clue that was going to work.
We're all swiping and looking, and we're like, what are we doing on this? But that's it.
But it's fun because I'll be honest with you, TV is boring.
Well, I've not have any cable TV or whatever kind of TV for at least 20 years.
Wow, 20 years? Okay, I would say I'm like a year. Yeah.
And I got Netflix, but right now, because of my girlfriend, so we've been together 3 years, and it's because she's sharing with someone else, because I wouldn't have anything. So I was
like, I'm not coming over unless you got something to watch.
So no, she doesn't watch TV either.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, okay.
But we watched a movie, a couple times there. But
all right, so I got a question. When you guys watch a movie, is it in French or English?
English all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. No, so if you watch if you watch an English movie and it's like it's in French
with the subtitles.
Yeah, well, no, you see the mouth moving, but it doesn't work with the words. It's so annoying.
It's like a kung fu movie.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they're still talking, but the mouth is not moving.
I love it. That's great.
Yeah. So no, my kids are mostly French. They don't speak much English, so we watch movies in French with my kids. But if I'm with my girlfriend, always in English. She speaks perfect English. She actually teach English. So.
Oh, no kidding. Okay, yeah. Being bilingual, I'm telling you, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I would have learned French. My grandmother was fluent French. Mame and Pepe spoke French all the time, aunts and uncles. But the aunts and uncles of my parents had started going away. And then you go to public school and everybody speaks English.
Yeah. Ben, je peux te parler en français si tu veux, il n'y a pas de problème.
Mutzi Chris Tavanak, that's all I know.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't remember much. Quata, yeah, I don't remember much, man. There's a handful of stuff. My grandmother tried for a couple of weeks, and I was young and I didn't care. I should have paid attention more.
Yeah.
I should have went up to Maine, or I should have went up to Canada because we have family up again. And I should have stayed for a couple of months and learned.
Yeah, I don't know if they speak a lot of in French in Maine.
Oh yeah,
sure.
the northern Maine they do, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but that line they drew, the story I was told, and where did I don't remember where I heard the story, but I'll tell the story anyways because I think it's true. So when the guys were drawing the lines for the countries,
okay, yeah,
they would use the chain, the 33 and the 66-foot chain.
Okay.
Well, they didn't pay you in gold up front; they paid you in rum.
Okay.
So these guys were in northern Maine, drunk off their ass, measuring 33 feet at a time and 66 feet at a time. They were off by like 10 miles. 10 miles of Maine is really supposed to be Canada.
Well, you say that, and I've heard that story here too.
Okay, so I bet you it's true.
And you know what? There was a country between Canada and USA for a while.
No, I never heard
Indian
that.
Stream. If you find, you could probably find it on Google. Indian Stream. So it was very small, and so it would there would be a lot of moonshine there going through there, and at that time, and
that's a new story for me.
Yeah, and now the states owns it, but it was Indian Stream. I don't remember what's the last part of the name, but that was it was a mistake with the lines to it. There was something there. So
okay, I believe it.
Yeah,
it's kind of crazy how they were even able to draw the lines back in the day. I don't understand. You get a reference point, and you're like, okay, we're gonna make a squiggly line for 300 miles north. Go a squiggly line to the east, and then we'll go back down again.
Well, see, I got good stories. I live on the line here, so I'm telling you, my window, there's a river down my house there, and the other side of the river is the United States. Okay. So the customs there, I can see them through my window. And here in my town, it's called Stansted. We have there's a library that is split in two. United States and Canada. So
no kidding. Okay.
Yeah. So you need to walk through the United States, so just like walk around that sidewalk. You're in the States, then you go back in the library. And now with all the COVID thing, they won't even let you in. There's always patrol. It's a mess. And there's a house too right here. It's about split a quarter in the States, and the 3/4 of the house is in Canada. And it used to be owned by Americans, and now a lady bought it probably 4 years ago. Now it's a Canadian owner. And we have one street here. It's called Canusa, so it's Can USA. So that road splits in two, exactly in the middle, and that's if you go down, you're on the Canada side. Then when you're coming back, you're on the state side. So you see all the American plates on the left, and all your flags, because we don't put any flags on our house, but Americans all have flags. So you can go down and you know that United States is on the left and Canada is on the right. So
you guys don't rock your flag like we do?
No. And now if you rock your flag, they think we're terrorists and freedom freaks, because we put our flags up, and they're
Are
crazy.
you kidding me? In Texas, they got flags on their trucks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're driving. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're everywhere.
No, there's no flag. Of a couple maybe on cars, but even on houses, not a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not the same here. Yep.
Yeah, Canada. It's a totally different world, man. Because in Texas here, it was a whole nother animal. COVID, all that stuff was totally different, man.
Was it? Yeah. Was it a hard? Was it like harsh? Do you have a big what's he say, mandates and everything, or?
Well, see, in Texas, especially in Texas, it's town by town. The governor said that everybody had to wear a mask. So my chief of police of the town I live in said if he wants everybody to wear a mask, then he can come down and make everybody wear a mask. He said, I'm not going to Walmart if anybody complains. I'm not going to the grocery store if anybody complains. He said, I don't have time to be babysitting everybody. So I never had to wear a mask. Ever.
Huh. That's crazy.
Now, if you go to San Antonio, you had to wear a mask. I didn't even know. It was like 9 months later. We never wore one. 9 months later, me and the kids go to San Antonio, and the lady's like, what are you doing? I was like, I don't know, shopping. She's like, you got to wear a mask. I was like, then we're leaving. I had no idea. We didn't even own one. We didn't even own a mask. There was seven of us, and we never had to wear one. And then when the school shut down, the kids had to do the online thing. And then when they went back to school, they said, you got to wear a mask. All the parents freaked out. And like a week later, it just went away.
Yeah.
And that was
That's
it.
nice.
That was the end of it. That was just the end of it. Because I was waiting in line to pick up my kids, and all the parents were up and down the streets with signs saying, we're going to the next the PTA meeting and we're getting rid of the masks. And sure enough, a week later, all the masks were gone.
Yeah. Here was pretty severe, and everywhere in Canada was pretty much the same.
They never shut down barely any of the a lot of the mom and pop restaurants had to shut down for like a month or two.
Yeah.
But I would say after that, it kind of eased out after that.
They
But
didn't mess up
Walmart-
your Christmas party?
Not mine. No.
You couldn't have any like not more than 10 people in the house at Christmas.
Well, hold on. Who was going to stop you from having 11 people in your house?
So if somebody knew, or somebody would like tell on you, they could send the cop at your house. But that's the thing. After that, they could, take you out, maybe give you a fine. But I think everybody could probably win it afterwards because of the laws. But at one point, it was like that severe. And
Do you guys really want to be told what to do like that and have your neighbors snitch on you all the time?
No, we don't. So that's it. It was just crazy. We did it anyways. I live right in front. My parents live in the house in front of me, and my grandfather lives there. So we're always together. That it didn't matter. But some people were pretty anyways, I don't know why we're talking about COVID. It's freaking
Well,
COVID.
you said something about COVID. You said something about it.
Yeah.
I know I saw on Facebook and TikTok, everybody freaking out because they couldn't go to the stores for months. And I'm like, I didn't even know there was really a problem.
Yeah. That's it.
My son's 6. I think he wore a mask like for 5 days at school.
Oh yeah.
That was his whole experience of COVID.
Yeah. Well, that it's over now, so we should be good.
But yeah, it's a wild to know that other places. Well, it is what it is, man.
But see, small shop. So going back to business side, so a lot of people had to close their business, like restaurant and stuff like they had it hard, COVID. But for myself, people just wanted to. They didn't go anywhere, didn't pay vacation, so they just wanted to buy furniture and pay themselves some nice stuff. People were building house, needed some stuff. So
It worked out well for you, I'm sure, man.
Yeah, that was the 2 best years. So at the beginning, I got 1 or 2 cancellation of contracts I had. There was no deposit or anything. So they just said, we're gonna wait. I was like, man, I'm not gonna have any work for like the next month. But then after, I was just like phone calls, and I had 3 months or 4 months booked ahead of work.
Right now.
So, right now I got 2 months about. So,
Nice.
but at one point I was all about 4 months of job ahead. So
4 months, were you thinking about hiring some extra people?
yeah, I did hire for, I got a couple of guys I knew. So some clients just come in and they want something right now. And I had a nice job for a store. How do you say that? Une fromagerie. What would be that in English? So where they make cheese, but they have a store too.
Like a factory and a restaurant at the same place.
Yeah, so here it's called a fromagerie, so it's a nice place, and they needed some in the store, like cabinets and stuff, and counters, so they needed it fast, and so I needed to hire someone to do it because I had some more jobs already. So I did hire like periodically. Yeah,
periodically,
sometimes.
yeah, that fits. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's it. And I'd like to hire someone, but I'm never sure if I have enough job. I have like 2 to 3 months of work ahead of me, but I can do it, and people can wait, so that's fine for me. So.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't blame you. Because now you're stressing yourself out to make sure you feed his family too, and
Yeah,
it can get out of control quick.
that's it.
Yeah.
Not maybe in a year or two. We'll see.
Yeah, that's great. So how long have you been doing this by yourself? Full
Okay,
time.
so full time, 2015.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. So 7 years.
It's about 7 years. Yeah. So
Actually, it's going to be almost 8, man. It's almost a new year coming.
yeah, it's crazy. I just can't.
Yeah.
So I've been building furniture for about 4 to 5 years, because when I started, I did a lot of handyman jobs. So I didn't have any tools, no experience, nothing. So I need
Really?
to get the ball rolling. So handyman.
Okay, hold on. Oh, okay, you got to tell me. So you never did this before. What
No.
motivated you to start?
Okay, so just woodworking, I always liked it. My dad just did a little bit of it.
Okay.
And so same story. You need furniture, you start building it yourself. But was for my kids. So a couple of first things I made was like little wooden pony. I did that for my kids when they like pretty young. And I did it's like lounging tables. That is when you were changing diapers for babies.
Okay, yeah, yeah, baby changing table. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, everything was to buy. You could buy. It was pretty cheap and wobbly and very small. So I made like a very big, a little higher, better for the back, like with cubbies instead of drawers. So you can grab the diaper like without opening the drawer. So those are the first couple things I did.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. You're right. When I was changing the baby on the baby changing table, I'm like,
Yeah,
this sucks. My back is killing me.
yeah,
Just throw the kid on the bed and just do it on the bed, or do it on the floor. Do it on, yeah. You just do it. Yeah.
yeah. So I built it like very high. So you just like standing up.
Smart,
And
smart.
just practic. And then so I worked in automobile for 15 years, but I was just tired of it. Just like you're just clients don't come there and they're like, oh, I'm so happy you did my brakes for like $600, and then like I'm leaving like it's nobody's happy. He's like, is that on the warranty? No. Is that? No. How much does it cost? That's way too much. So it's not a positive environment at all. So at one point you just get tired of that. And now building stuff for people are happy to get it, and you're creating something. So that's a lot different.
There's a huge value in being appreciated.
Yeah.
Very few people ever get that appreciation from anybody. So it does have a huge value.
Yeah. So now I get it myself. I don't need a boss to have it. So I just do it myself. So that's what happened. So I was handyman for quite a while, but I was promoting that I can build. I had a couple tools in my basement. So like cutting boards and stuff like that. Then I started to get a little bigger jobs, like bookcases. And then at one point I was saying, I'm not doing handyman anymore. So I was like, probably like 80% furniture. Like I did a little bit of handyman to, get that money. But now I don't take any jobs for handyman. I don't have time for that. So like for my family maybe, but everything is furniture now. So
very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. All YouTube.
Yeah. And Northeast, the Northeast in general is known for its furniture. From Canada all the way down to New York, man. All of that's all Quebec all the way down. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of history about that. Yeah, I'm not. I'd like to learn a little bit more. All the styles of furniture and all the years. That's something I would like to learn about. So I learned by myself. A lot of YouTube. A lot of guys are like that now.
Yeah, yeah. I've actually interviewed a couple guys that were into history and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so much stuff out there nowadays, man. There's so many people doing so many things. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, there was a lot of people doing a lot of things at the time, but now we're just seeing it everywhere. Like
Yes.
some specialized work, you see like special tools, but they had those tools before, but you just didn't know about it because they were working. They were not posting videos. So there's some things that were a lot more intelligent than now. Old tools, like simple tools that would do the job. Sometimes I see like old stuff and I'm like, man, they could do it with nothing. And we're like, we have all these special tools for all these things, and they had like the minimal stuff and it would work, you know.
You know what you need to do? You need to go see the Amish, man. They can build everything with nothing.
Yeah.
But but yeah, man, the stuff you can do with tools now, it's amazing what you can do. And I was thinking about it, you know, the camera, instead of mounting it on the walls everywhere, one of those ones, the GoPro on your forehead.
Yeah.
So that way you got the camera on everything you do.
Yeah. Do you know Jimmy DiResta? Do you know him on YouTube?
No.
No. So they call him the godfather of YouTube in the maker space. So you could check him out. Jimmy DiResta, like a couple of like close to 2 million followers, and he has cameras everywhere, and he has some on his hat and GoPros everywhere.
Because that sounds fantastic to watch everything you do.
Yeah. I don't know if what is it? Is that Reddit or which one is the one you're live? People watch you live. What's that?
You could do live a lot of ways. You can go YouTube can go live.
Yeah, but there's one
Facebook,
that's
TikTok.
There's one that's special for that. I don't remember the name.
Well, Reddit does video.
It's
video.
not. I think
but it's more video games, though. It's far more of the kids playing video games on live streams. That's more what that is, I think.
Yeah, it's not Reddit then. I don't remember the name. What? I think missed that.
Or Discord, or it's Discord. Maybe it's Discord.
No, I have. If you would say the name, I click there. And people they go on there and they're live. So they would work in the shop all day and people watch that. I was like,
no kidding. What? Okay, what is that then? It's gonna be like a webcam. I don't know.
I think I downloaded the app, but I never worked on it.
But yeah, that's probably your best bet, is doing something live with TikTok.
Yeah, maybe I've seen that. Like I said, I'm new on TikTok. I knew about TikTok, but I never went on there. So right now I'm just learning about it. So no, I can't find it. I don't remember. It's probably one of your listeners would know what that is. I don't remember.
I'm sure. Someone will say something. I'll let you know, man.
Yeah.
Well, if you already downloaded it, then you'll find it eventually.
Yeah.
But yeah, live streaming is another great way. But I don't know how you can monetize live streaming. It seems like a lot harder to do. How many people are going to sit there and watch you for hours?
I have no idea about making money on there. I know AdSense and stuff like that, but live stream, I have no idea. And I'm not looking to make money with that. But if I could easily, I would do it. But that's not how it goes. You need to work for it. And right now, I don't have the it's just too much work for YouTube. But I like YouTube. I use it a lot. I watch a lot of YouTube, and I appreciate that. So that's good enough for me for now.
Well, I appreciate you coming on tonight and talking to me, man.
Good.
Really
thanks for having me.
So where do you see this going in the next year or two? Can you predict how things are going to go for you? Do you see a bigger niche, or you were saying that you have specific furniture? Is there something you're going to plan on doing?
Yeah, like the lounge chair. I have a prototype already done. Yeah, I got it here, and that's the chair I'll always sit in, and I want to make it better. So, and put it up my website. Maybe do some, pay some advertising for that. And today I went to see a job for like a wooden door, outside door, and it's like a pretty simple door. And the guy that was gonna hire me to keep the door, but just sand it, change the windows in it. They had a price made for that door, $10,000 for a door with 3 windows. And I think it was a cedar door, so it's not expensive wood. $10,000. And he said, there's nobody that makes doors here around here. And that's something I wanted to do. So I would probably need a couple more tools, to get it easier, but I could do doors here if I wanted to. And I'm going to look into that. So maybe
That's fun. Okay, that's a pretty cool one. Okay.
like outside doors with
Yeah, French doors, front doors. Yeah.
yeah. I always love that, like a nice house, a big wooden door in front. So I'd like to do that, but I'm gonna take some time after Christmas for myself and try to make my own designs. I got table designs and take pictures of it, sell it or not, doesn't matter, but it's mostly to promote it and see if I can get some action on that and see if it can roll. So I would have orders to do the same thing, because right now doing all new things all the time, it takes time to think how you're going to build it, design it, talk to the client. But if someone calls me, can you make me that chair? Of course. What color, what kind of wood? Perfect.
See,
Everything is.
yeah. And you're assuming you don't have 3 already in the making.
That's it. So you take like 20 hours to make one, but the second one is going to take you 12, same price,
Yeah, and by the time you're done, you're saving a little money on this wood. You're saving a little money on this glue. You're saving. You don't have to buy a new tool.
Of course.
There's no need for another tool. That hammer in your pouch should be good for another 400 years.
Yeah, we don't use much hammer in the woodworking in the shop. There would be a wooden hammer.
Yeah, it'd be a wooden hammer. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much where what I'm looking for. I just get myself some repeated orders, so get things done faster. So
I have a question. If you have chairs, can you sell little tables that go with the chairs so you could double your profit?
Yeah, I could. So what I want to do is lounge chairs. So chairs with an ottoman there, you put your feet on. That's what I want to do.
Okay.
Yeah, but if I get installed to make chairs, if someone wants a dining table, I can make chairs. Chairs are expensive. People usually they're gonna buy the table for like $3,000. That's easy. You can sell that easily. But then if you say like, oh, each chair is $600, that's a lot of money. So if you want like some nice chairs, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a market there, but lounge chair, very popular. So
are you serious about $600 a chair?
Imagine how long it takes. Just taking the rough wood, put it through a jointer, planer, then cutting your parts, then all the joinery. So if you get a square chair, like completely square, that would be a lot cheaper. But there's not a lot of square chairs. The legs will be tapered or in an angle. The back will be an angle. Then you maybe have a curve in the back, a curve in the seat, all that. So if you have like CNC machines and all automated stuff, they can all do that. That's good. But if you're making it by hand, each curve is cut by hand, sanded. Then you need to fit everything, glue in everything. If you need a cushion, all that, all made by hand, that's a lot of time.
Yeah,
that's a lot of time. So
okay.
If it's easily like 8 to 10 hours a chair.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just sand the whole thing.
Because when you said 3,000 for the table, I'm like, no problem. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
But then the chairs, man, the chairs hit me hard. I'm like, man, I didn't really.
Yeah, and a lot of woodworkers are known for their chairs. So you see like Maloof and Jordan Nakashima. Those are like big guys that they're known for their style of chairs. And because chairs is you can put a lot of style in it, and they're complicated to make. But when you get it right, you can get a lot of money for them.
Good deal. All right. Yeah. Well, sounds like you got a plan, man.
Yeah, that's it. Half a plan.
Good deal. Well, I appreciate it, man. Scott, it was a great conversation.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Good. I'll keep on listening to your podcast. It's fun to hear you.
Oh, great. I appreciate it, man. That's very cool. Okay.
Yeah, I listen to podcasts all day. So
Do you? Okay. So I got to push out some more faster so that I got.
yeah.
I noticed the faster I do it, the more people watch.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
good.
So you got to put more out there. I gotta keep pushing.
Good.
It's the holiday season's starting. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna push out these last 6 or 7. Do next week's, and I'm probably gonna slow down until after Christmas. After
Yeah,
New
of
Year's.
course. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's good.
yeah. Well, Scott, you have a good night, man. Enjoy your week. I know winter is coming, man, so stay warm.
Yeah, we're good for now. So it's not coming too fast.
Yeah. What's the weather at night right now?
Well, well, I'm in Celsius, so I don't know what's so it's not we're not under freezing. We're not freezing.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it's like 60 here at night and like 80 during the day.
Yeah, so it would be what's freezing point? 40?
32.
32? Okay, so it would be probably like 45 outside right now, the nighttime, I think.
Okay, so a little bit colder, but not too bad. You wear a hoodie and pants, and you're good.
Yeah, that's it. But it's gonna come like we had snow at Halloween a lot of time. This year it was hot. So
but yeah, you get the first snow, you're good. The second one, it stays.
That's it. All right.
All right, Scott, you have a great night, man.
You too.
I'll let you.
Weather is good, sun is shining, shining. Don't get my vibe.